So here's the finished look, and even though I've used the kitchen curtain material to do this. This was what I could find at the time, and so I used it. Remember that this could be done for anywhere in your home, even your bathroom valance, okay? So you are not limited to the kitchen alone with this style. Okay, so I hope you'll be inspired, and I hope you'll try to realize you were not seeing the video very well. So let me show you what as I said, I would call it a tail today. So let me show you. So this is it. You could also pleat this. So in the other one, this is going to be two-part series. So you could pleat it. So I'm going to pleat it in the other one. So here it is. And as I said, you could actually stitch this and doesn't have an opening there, but I wanted the opening there. All right, and so just add back the pocket, and that's the finished look. And if you notice the details here, the other one, the purple will go inside, okay? This one I put it on the top, as I said before. And if you notice, I like to see this, you know, matching back with this one. So just another look showing you how you can use borders. And as I said before, I could actually have lined this curtain, but I didn't want to line it. I wanted to add border to it, which is less fabric, using less fabric, being more creative. And then it all depends on the texture fabric you're using. So if your fabric is too thick and you line it, you know that's going to be really heavy, you know. And you know, if you like, that's fine. That type of heavy curtain or heavy valance, that is fine. But you know, this was what I wanted to do, just to show you how you can use borders in different way to enhance the look of your valances. You also could add your tassel or your fringe to this. Okay, thank you. Hello, good evening. This is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. Well, I'm here again. I had COVID and I had absolutely no symptoms, so I didn't know. You probably heard me say in another video that I was having some kind of allergy or something on my chest. So that was the only symptom I had, but that subsided very quickly. And so I noticed I was always tired. I wasn't coughing, sneezing, no running nose, no fever. All happened was that I was tired, and so I decided to do the test, and I was positive. And the doctor said the good thing, it's actually leaving your system. So I think this could go way back to sometime the latter part of December, if I'm not lying. But man, this tiredness, I tell you, it is something. And so that is the only symptoms I'm actually still experiencing, which they call it long COVID. So I'm even struggling to do this video, but I think you'll do a video, and so I've decided to push myself to do this one. So I'm doing two jabots here, and I found this piece of fabric, and decided that I would use it to do just a little valance to show you. So when I call this my lazy pleating, so whenever I'm pleating and you know, I can't bother to do notches and everything like that, I do one side and press it, and then I put the other piece of fabric here and just have them aligned and pleat. And so that's how I get through my pleating when I am lazy or I'm not feeling my best, and I call it the lazy pleating. So how I made this valance, you know, I've shown you how to do jabots. So actually just have two rectangular pieces of fabric, measure your window, decide on the amount of pleats that you want, decide on the length that you want to the side, that is the outer part of the window. This is the center, so you should have at least two pieces of this. You could also line it, so you could have four pieces, but I want to show you just two different designs, so I didn't line it. I'm using border at the end. Okay, So all I did was I have my fabric and I did my slant there, because you know, in order to do the pleats, okay, you must slant it before you cut it. And I just for the center here, this is the center, you will see it when I get to the bigger one. I cut it straight like that, and then I give it a curve, and that's how I get the shape here. Okay, so the other piece, this is the right and the other piece will be the left. To cut the border for it, I cut another piece of rectangle and I place it on here, okay, and I shape it according to what I want. Cut off there, shape here like this, shape this like this, and to decide the width, how much I want it, how wide I want it, what I do is I actually measure and mark, measure, mark straight up to the top, and when I have it the amount that I need, I cut it like that. Okay, so that's how you get the two jabots that I'm about to show you. And here is the left side, and so I did one, and now I will do the other one. So I have the border right along at the bottom here, okay, and I've placed it to the right side. I'll be doing two of the same, two different valances with one pattern. So I know you're probably wondering how you're going to finish this. So first you would stitch it to this side. That's what you would do. And before you even stitch it, what you would do, you would take your iron and turn it to the wrong side and crease it so it doesn't warp or anything, and it will be easier to manage. So you just crease the edge here, and when you place it to the right side, you just stitch here at the bottom, and then you just stitch this. Okay, it will be much easier if you iron it. So let's get on with our pleating. And I've done one piece already, and so this is the other piece. So I will just pleat it. I've marked the pleat already. As a matter of fact, I've already pleated it. So I'll just form the pleats now. So you see where I'm going with this, okay? And then I've formed the other pleat here, and now the third pleat, which is down here. All right, so this is that, and it meets right here in the middle. It meets right here in the middle, okay? But you could also do it as one piece, but I wanted mine to be two separate pieces. Okay, so just finish up with pleating. I haven't really done any stitching. I realized that I could actually do this video without stitching it, and so I hope that you'll just go along and finish yours nicely. Okay, and I'm trying to develop my own line of valances. That's what I'm trying to do. And so doing these videos really encouraged me. So this is what it's looking like. And then we're going to use a tail. I'm calling it a tail today. And this is what it's looking like. And I'll show you how to cut it. So you just have your rectangular fabric, and you Just go like this. I burnt my hand with my iron there, and you go like this, notch for the center, and you also double it, and this is what it's looking like. So here it is. This is what we have here, and so we are going to place it right here in the center. So that is it. Place it on top of this. Okay, so it's going to be right there in the center. And that's what it's looking like. That is it. And I will now add my rug pocket.